Hello, friends. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Vitaboom is thrilled to host this webinar in collaboration with Get Healthy. With us today is Tracey Stroup. She will be doing a presentation titled Beyond Pill Packs, the integration between two softwares. So Vitaboom has recently partnered with Get Healthy, becoming their customized pill packing provider so that their practitioner community can offer convenient daily packets to their patients. Here is an example of a pill pack from one of our clients, Next Health. And as you can see, the dispensing box is branded to the clinic, and then the supplements are packed to order in convenient daily packets. You can do AM packs, midday packs, PM packs, different time of day options. So if you're not familiar with Get Healthy builds branded online stores for health and wellness professionals, enabling them to script and sell products, diagnostic testing, and more without tech headaches. They have over 350 vetted brands across 7 categories, many of which are available for pill packing, and practitioners can easily launch, customize, and grow their online store with no coding, no inventory, and no hassle. Okay, so now on to the webinar. I'd like to introduce you to Tracey Stroup. Tracey earned her Bachelor of Science degree from Pennsylvania State University in Exercise and Sports Science in 1997.
Oh, so long ago, Deb. You don't have to read all that. Sorry. Make me younger. 2007.
Oh, did I say 97? I meant 2016.
The boring bio part. Yes.
It's all a blink of an eye. She is an amazing naturopath. Okay, studied at Trinity School of Natural Health and is a certified natural health professional. And Tracey is also a level 2 diagnostic therapist from Food Enzyme Institute. So Tracey is also the Chief Growth and Health Officer at GetHealthy.store and an integrative and functional medicine educator. So at this point in time, I'll let you finish. And
let's skip the boring part. Let's just get to the good stuff, right? Yeah.
Love it.
The awkward part, doing the bio. Yeah. Well, I'm super glad to be here. Thank you.
We're super glad to have you.
All right. Well, if you just joined, thanks for being here. We know your time is valuable, and we certainly do appreciate you spending it with us. And I have to say, what Deb and team have actually built over at Vitaboom is amazing. I'm going to do a little PowerPoint just to introduce you to Get Healthy, and also what we've done with Vitaboom to integrate our technologies, which has been great. And just so everyone here on the webinar knows, I am a practicing ND. I own my own telehealth company. I have practitioners that work in that telehealth company for me. I also have an online academy where I train integrative and functional practitioners on diagnostic testing, interpretation, and analysis. So I'm in the game. I understand the struggles of a one-stop shop, all-encompassing practitioner who does it all. I also understand running teams and all the challenges that we've gotten into as the world went more digital after COVID. So having the right technologies to make your brand stand out in a sea of information that's out there, especially with all, and don't get me wrong, I love TikTok influencing. I have a TikTok channel, but there is a lot of noise out there. And what we have to do as clinical influencers, clinicians that have influence in the market, is to make sure that our brand stays secure. And that's what I really loved about Vitaboom. When I got introduced to their pill packing system and I saw that I could brand up a box and keep the integrity of what I'm recommending to my brand, that was a game changer for me. So we've actually integrated it with the Get Healthy technology. And so as practitioners, I know we don't love tech, we don't love marketing, we don't love all of that, but unfortunately we have to get into this game. We have to have a presence online. We have the way to get product into the hands of our patients and clients. And it has to be us, guys. It can't be a third-party distribution anymore. It has to be our brand, because we are the ambassador of health that your patients and clients know, like, and trust. So I'm just going to share a little bit of a PowerPoint just to introduce Get Healthy in the industry. And then I'm going to show you live demonstration of what we did with Vitaboom and how we integrated it. And we're going to make this super easy for you. So when you are part of the Get Healthy network, using our software in clinic, we take all of that tech challenge out for you. we want to make sure that we make this as easy as possible for you so that you own the store, but we control all the behind the scenes tech challenges and operations. So as Deb said, I'm the Chief Health and Growth Officer here at Get Healthy. I have been here about 4 years and super excited to, just share with you what the reality is that I've seen with wellness practitioners today. A lot of things that we do in clinic, and my PowerPoint's running a little bit slow, so I might actually take this to a non-slideshow because it's super slow. Very slow. We might not even use this PowerPoint because it's annoying me at this point. All right, we're just jumping out of this PowerPoint because I'm kind of over it. That didn't last long, did it? Nope, everything stopped sharing. Stop it. See how technology is great when it works? It's not so great today.
Want me to try to share something?
I don't know if you can see my screen or not. So it's just not tethering back and forth to the PowerPoint, which is not a big deal because I can actually just show other things. So is it off the screen now?
Yeah, it's off the screen right now.
Okay. Am I frozen like that? Or am I moving?
You're still moving.
All right, good. I'm a lot better when I'm moving, makes people more comfortable. So let me just tell you a little bit about Get Healthy. On the front end, we create a full online store for you. This is branded to you, your colors, your logo, even your shop.url name if you want it. That's important. You want to make sure that when you go from an in-clinic visit with your clients or patients and you take them to the next step where they're going to purchase products, or they want to make sure the products that are getting are vetted, that they go with someone they know, like, and trust. I don't know if you've seen the recent studies from big online dispensaries that everybody knows, uses, and loves, and I do as well. But what we're finding are third parties are coming in onto those sites. They're purchasing mass quantities of brands that we love, and they're reselling them on these sites because there's no authentication. There's no certificate of authenticity that says that this seller is vetted. That leaves your patients and clients at risk, and you may not even know that, but it is something to educate your people on. When you use companies like Vitaboom or like Get Healthy, they are vetting the brands. So our catalog at Get Healthy and Vitaboom's comes directly from the brands themselves. So when you have a store and you have a storefront that's branded to you and somebody purchases your favorite products on there, that product purchase is going direct to the brand to fulfill on your behalf. There is no in-between third-party upselling or up pricing. We are getting and paying the wholesale on your behalf. You are collecting the retail on the front. So you get paid every single day through our software with a full storefront. On the back of the technology at Get Healthy, what we offer is a full dispensary platform. And this is important because in clinic, you need to actually have a way to recommend and script your supplement protocols. So we have a full integration on the store that is a clinical admin for you, a dashboard where you log in and build your recommendation protocols. So this is all incredible because it's all in one place. And if I can get my computer to work, I'm going to show you my store. So if you can see this screen, this is actually my store that I utilize at Get Healthy. As you can see, it's branded to me. It has my navigation tabs in the drop down. Very important because when people land on this, they now know that they are on my branded store with the products that I have vetted. It's a safe shopping experience. And when they order from me, they're actually supporting me. And I understand in the industry, guys, we don't love to look like we're selling. I hear that 1,000 times over. I don't want to look like I'm selling. I don't want to look like I'm selling. But I will tell you that online.
So sorry to jump in. We can't see your store. I thought it was still loading, but it's.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. Probably the best thing, Deb, is if you share what I'm trying to share, because on the side, everything's spinning. So Courtney, can you pass her my shop.Tracey Stroup ND URL, please?
Yeah, Courtney, just email it to me and I'll bring her up.
I'm sorry, guys, for the tech issues. We work in tech, so Happens all the time, and you just learn to roll with it. You're like, let me demonstrate something that won't work right now.
I remember one time I was doing a live, like a Facebook live with someone, and I froze like in the middle of saying something like for minutes. And when I got back in, they're like, well, you froze. And I'm like, oh.
In the best possible, most horrible face that possibly could happen, you'll freeze like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
Okay. I got your store. So.
Yeah, I am trying to.
Okay. So I'm going to try sharing right now.
Just spinning in cyberspace right now, so I'm not sure what's happening. I might have to bump out and come back in because my computer is glitching.
Okay. We can still hear you.
Okay, great. I just can't see what you're showing, so.
Okay. Can you guys see Tracey's store? Yes. Okay. So they can see your store, Tracey.
Perfect. All right. So as I was saying, you can see that this is my logo. It is actually my URL. The URL that people go to is shop. This is actually what we consider a subdomain. So if you have a main marketing site where people come to find out about your services or who you are, this actually can be a subdomain of your main marketing site. And why does that matter? Well, every time someone's on your store, then you are pumping up your Google search, what's called search engine optimization. That means people, when they start Googling for things, your site will start to come up because you're moving up in the feed. All of the navigation tabs that you see, supplements, food, nutrition, personal care, those will actually auto-populate as I select products from the catalog that GetHealthy provides me. And it's a virtual catalog, which means I can add hundreds or thousands of products that I love from multiple brands across all these different wellness categories. So now I can sell supplements, but I also can sell food and nutrition, Paleo Valley meat sticks or keto, gluten-free, whatever that looks like. I can sell personal care items, clean face products, soaps, face washes, makeup, energetics, things like Nikki watches, equipment. I can sell red light therapy mats. I can sell all different kinds of, water filters or water filtration systems. All of these things are available on your branded store, which is going to look like you and be you. And if you don't want those things on your store, you don't have to have them. You can pick and choose the categories that you want. So this is a very selected catalog by you as the practitioner, which I know you're a lifestyle practitioner. You're not just talking about supplements. You're talking about all these other things. The problem is everybody is circumventing around you and going to other places to find them. Or you have 10,000 affiliate links and you're saying, go over here and get my red light. And here's my affiliate link over here for this test. And oh, I want you to go over here and get this water filtration system. And just imagine the overwhelm of a client who's sick, may has some brain fog, maybe neurological issues from long-term Lyme, and they're trying to navigate all of the affiliate links, purchase all the things that you're saying. Now everything is in one place. So you can literally create a recommendation in the back of your store utilizing one link that encompasses all of the lifestyle products and supplements that you want that person to have. So no longer are you limited or sending big Word documents with all these hyperlinks. It's all in one place. Now, Deb, if you go to the navigation tab, it says bundles. It's in the second row and it'll say pill packs. If you click on that, what I will show you is the integration between GetHealthy and Vitaboom. So what I did when I got introduced to Vitaboom, I went and I created my own pill packs with my own branded box, which is just another offering. So let's just click the GLP-1 peptide pack. This is actually a Vitaboom stack utilizing a product company within the Vitaboom catalog called Healthgevity. And they have various nutraceutical peptide combinations. And I wanted to position this pack as an alternative or maybe a bonus add-on to all the injectable GLP-1s, GLP-1 GIPs that are out there. So this in itself can be utilized, and all you have to do is copy that link at the top, and it will send that link wherever you want to any patient that you want to of this GLP-1 pack. Now, this is not pre-constructed. This is a virtual API integration, which means when somebody purchases this from my store, it is made fresh by Vitaboom technology. And so then they ship this out on my behalf. Now, why does this matter if you already have Vitaboom? That's a great thing. And you can just do pill packs in your practice, and that's awesome. But let's say I want to send this along with some other bottled supplements. Maybe the person I'm talking to needs a Dutch test. So Deb, if you can go up to the top of the store under testing and just hit all testing.
Yeah.
Dutch, yep, that'd be great if it's there. I can't see the drop down. Not only am I in this industry a long time, but now I'm at the point where I can't see anymore. I need my readers. So all of this test, we actually allow you to create a marketplace testing site. So right there's Dutch. And if you, whoops, go back one.
There you go.
Yeah, so if you click on the Dutch test, that will open up. All of the information is on the Dutch test. And this is what we consider a shopping experience. So you could send somebody to your site and say, oh, here, grab this Dutch test, get my pill pack box. It's going to help you with your insulin resistance. And then we're going to test the rest of your hormones. When you select this Dutch test, the patient can actually autofill their account if they have an account on your store, which they don't need to have an account. They can just organically shop. But if they want to buy a test, we have a full integration with Avexia Diagnostics as well. So this will send a requisition to their email and also script the test to their house. So we have integrated and built kind of this one-stop shop for you where people can come and organically shop. You will get notified of the purchase of this test in your Avexia account and by email so that you can stay in contact with this person. We also allow you to add interpretation fees to this. So when somebody purchases a test in your Vitaboom pill pack, there'll be an interpretation fee so that you don't feel like you're going to interpret this for free. That can be anything that you set. You can set it for $100, $500, whatever that looks like for you. You'll also get a notification of that purchase so that you can contact that client and get them set up for their interpretation. Then what you can do based on their results is build a custom hormone pack utilizing the Vitaboom technology. So as you can see, all of this is in one place. Now this is the front of the store. Courtney, I don't know if you can log into the back of my store and maybe take over the screen sharing so we can go through a construction. We'll give her a few seconds, but I can answer any questions if anything popped up.
Courtney, I'm making you a presenter.
See how we can just finagle around all of this.
Tag team.
Tag team. Tech tag team. This is what it is like at Get Healthy.
Tech tag. All right. So.
Just a second, guys. I'll pull that up.
Okay, perfect.
So that is the display, just so everyone's aware of what your online shopping site would be. And consider that like an Amazon experience for your clients. I will share with you when I first started at Get Healthy, I didn't really understand the value of an online store. I was like, why do I need this? I don't want to look like I'm selling. Today, with only seeing a few clients a week, having a telehealth team, and doing things like online webinars, classes, programs where I can utilize Vitaboom pill packs in my programs, you know, my revenue can be anywhere from $20,000 to $35,000 a month. And that is substantial for a practitioner. That's life-changing. And that's not a bragging point. I'm telling you this because if I can do this, you can do this. There's nothing special about me. I'm not some sort of marketing genius. I'm completely not. What I am, though, is determined and consistent on what I post or what I do. And when I have a resource to be able to send people back to, they will actually go and buy from me because they want to buy from me. They want to know that what they're getting is safe and effective. They don't like to go out and try to guess what they need. They appreciate when I tell them what they need. So don't be afraid to have a presence online and direct people back to your Get Healthy store or your pill packs. So Courtney, whenever you can get into the back of my store,
I can see it right now, so it looks like it's up.
Okay.
Tracey, just so you know, this is just our demo. Is that okay?
No, that's totally fine. It's great. I just can't see anything right now. So can you go to the recommendation dispensary. So before we do that, you can see the navigation tabs at the top. You have your overview tab, you have your dispensary tab, your patients list, et cetera, et cetera. Just so you're aware, we do not third-party market to your patients or clients. There are other dispensaries out there that people use where they will email on your behalf promotions or other products that maybe you don't love. And so we do not do that. We consider your patient list sacred, and we do not third-party market them. What we do allow are some brands to market to you as a practitioner, but not every brand. So we are very protective of our doctors too, so that brands don't get to spam you all the time. So we do not allow for them to email your patients, and we don't allow them to over email you. So we have the overview tab, dispensary, clients, your sales, that's going to tell you your orders, marketing, there's a review tab, it tells you your promo codes that you'll have, etc. And then our, bread and butter, which is our catalog. And 350 brands, over 10,000 SKUs that you can pick from, that you build your own store. So in the dispensary tab, there's two sub tabs underneath. One is the recommendation builder, and the other one is the pill pack builder. We're just going to hop into the recommendation builder, and I'm just going to show you how this works. So when you're building a recommendation for a client, you're going to click create recommendation, and then you're going to select your client or patient. If they're not in the system, you can simply add them here. You can also add any discounting to the patient level that you want. Very simple. So Courtney, just pick anybody.
Picked.
Once she selected the patient, we're going to go into add products. I'm going to show you this first, and then I'm going to show you how to add a pill pack to this, which is going to be awesome. So once she's in the add products tab, we're just going to add any few supplements that you want, Courtney. In the top left, you will see that we have the little icons. One's a supplement bottle. The other one is our pill packs bundles. And then we have our little test tube for our integration of all the testing. We also have our bundles. These are bundles that you build as the practitioner. These can be a synergy of products that you put together. Maybe a multivitamin, a thyroid glandular, and an adrenal support for like thyroid support. So anything that you can construct. And then the three dots are the miscellaneous tab. That's going to be your red lights, your books, your courses, other things that you want to put into this recommendation. So think of it as a lifestyle recommendation. If Deb was in my care, I could be like, hey, here's your supplement I want you to take. Here's that book I talked to you about on immunology. And also, I want you to get a CBC with differential. So here's your requisition for that test. And then let me add a pill pack. So Courtney's just going to pick a few things and just throw them into the recommendation here, Courtney. It doesn't matter what you choose. Maybe choose that Mirror Fertility, pick a supplement, and then we're going to move to the pill pack builder. Once she selects these and saves them to the recommendation, she has the option to put in how much they should take, how long. She can put notes here to the client, take on an empty stomach, take with food, whatever that looks like. So you can get very specific in your recommendations as well. And so what she's scripting right now is going to be a Mirror Fertility test, as well as a few products. And then we're going to exit out of this and go over to the pill pack builder.
Okay. All right.
So stay right there, and you're going to click add pill pack. So you can see one says products, that takes you into that. This is a pill pack. So she's going to click add pill pack. She's going to select Vitaboom stack. Now, if you don't have a private label box, we use the standard Vitaboom box, which is fine. It's great, as you can see in the top right. If you have a private label box like I do, when Courtney clicks that drop down on the right of the Vitaboom box, your private label box will appear there, and you will select that. Vitaboom will automatically know when you place the order that this is your box. And so, Courtney, just pick a few of these. The one MNA that's first is like $1 billion. Don't pick that one. Good. There you go. We're going to try to keep this price point a little bit lower. So she's going to select a few products. The minimum amount, the bottom left, the MSRP, that's the retail price that you're building, has to be above $50. So that for Vitaboom, in order to process the order, just so you know that. Now, when she's selected her product, she's going to go to the right-hand side, and she's going to adjust the dosing. So maybe this first product of the Zen, when she hovers over that, she's going to adjust that. Maybe let's add a dosing for nighttime. So this one is going to be AM, and then she's going to select PM and maybe increase that to 2 capsules at night. I'm just making this up. I don't even know what this product is. Once she's selected that, she's going to click save. And as you can see, the MSRP automatically adjusts. Now maybe she's going to do that with activated charcoal. Let's choose dosing. Let's move that to nighttime, because we all know you can't take activated charcoal with anything else. And so she's going to save that. Now she's going to save this whole pill pack to the recommendation. And once she's exiting out and it takes her to the next screen, she's going to put a client note in there. What I normally say is follow the instruction card in the box or the instructions on your pill packs. I'll just write that right in there, because Vitaboom provides those great dosage cards, which are fabulous. And also on your pill pack, there are instructions. I might even add a note here about the activated charcoal to take that 45 minutes away from everything else. You can get so specific, guys, with this technology. So once she's kind of put her little ditty in there, she's going to save. Don't worry about writing all that stuff, Courtney. It's way too much. And she's going to scroll up to the right side, and you have a few options here. First, you can just save the recommendation and come back later and edit it. The second thing is you can do what's called a get link. Now, if you use an EHR system, I personally use Practice Better, not one or the other that I'm, favoring, but that's one I started with. I will actually click this get link, and you can copy that link. And when you go into your protocol builder within Practice Better, you can hyperlink it in there. So that works great. Or you can send this recommendation right from the clinic. So when Courtney hits send, you're going to get a pop-up screen. And the pop-up screen is going to allow you to send immediately or schedule for later. Let's say you wanted to send this in a couple of weeks. She's also going to click that box that says send a text message. So now she has this recommendation that has a diagnostic test, a few supplements, a customized pill pack box. She could put a book, a course in there, anything she wanted, and she's just going to click send. Within seconds, there's going to be a notification to your patient's phone. It says Dr. So-and-so, or whatever title that you have within your system has sent you a recommendation. It also is going to show up on their email. So very, very simple technology from the recommendation builder. So just know you can customize pill packs for in-clinic visits. So now that we've done that, I'm just going to pause and see if there's any chat questions, and then I'm going to show you how to build a pill pack that you can expose on the front of your store like I did, like my GLP-1 and all of that stuff, because that's kind of cool. Because now you can run webinars and drive people back to your own shop, your own store that has your own pill packs with your own branded sleeve. So really awesome.
Tracey, we do have one question unrelated to the pill packing, but the question is, are you able to order tests as an unlicensed practitioner? I order
Absolutely.
through Luca or Avexia now with, physician assistants. Okay.
Yeah, so basically what we do is we connect your Avexia account to your store. So it's still your Avexia account. Or your physician who's ordering. But in Avexia, if you have an account with Avexia, they have a medical overseer that will oversee unlicensed physicians or practitioners, so that you can still write blood work. Now, the catalog is limited, I will say. You still get over 980 tests. I mean, if you actually need more than that, I don't know. But there's a few tests that are in the cancer spectrum of diagnostics that are not available to unlicensed professionals. That has never hindered anybody. You still get the full gamut of blood work, blood serum. You can create your own panels. I have all of my own blood serum panels created in Avexia, and through our integration, it pulls them right into my catalog. So as soon as I create it in Avexia, it gets pulled into my store. So now I can expose it on the front, or I can just recommend it on the back if I don't want that blood serum panel on the front. So we connect it to your account, which means when you write a script through your store, it automatically finds that patient in Avexia, or if it doesn't exist, if that patient doesn't exist over there, it will create the patient account for you on your behalf under Avexia, and then it'll script the requisition. When the results come in, they'll be in Avexia, but it'll also give you notification in your store and notify your patient in your store. So we've done full integration 360. Courtney, can you shimmy up to the top and go to dispensary and then pill pack? We're just going to leave this whole recommendation behind. This is in the past. We're done.
Can you see
So
this?
if you wanted to build, go dispensary and then pill pack. So if you wanted to build an exposed pill pack like I did on the front of my store and be able to talk about that, maybe I did a webinar on GLP-1s, you know, whether supporting your journey or if you wanted an alternative journey, here's everything you need to know about my oral pill pack GLP-1 stack that you can take that's going to enhance your, you know, glucose modulation, decrease insulin resistance, and help you start losing weight faster. So that's my webinar, right? I would use that entire link, the URL of my pill pack everywhere so that I could drive traffic to it. I can even create a coupon for it. So once you're into dispensary and then pill packs, you can see over on the right, it says create pill pack. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go create one. So this would be maybe a brand new pack. Maybe we're going to create one for women's health. So Courtney's going to click create pill pack. She's going to select Vitaboom, and we're going to move into the next build.
I am in there now.
Yep, perfect. So a little bit more bells and whistles on this one because we have to expose this on the front. So people are going to need some details, right? So one, you always want to choose your box. So whether it's the Vitaboom box or your own personalized box, that's first. Second, you're going to give this pill pack a name, whatever name you want clients to see on the front of your store. I would, you know, this one could be Vitaboom Test Pack or Women's Health, Menopause Magic, whatever you want to call this. Something catchy that is going to grab their attention. And then Courtney might search in that top search bar, like menopause, women's health, something like that. She could also search by brand, like Designs for Health or Healthgevity or Nutritional Frontiers, whatever that looks like. So let's just select a few. It doesn't matter what they are, Courtney. We'll just grab. There's Women's Complete. Let's do that. How about Total Balance Women's Premium? We don't know what that is, but we're going to put that in there. Let's just pretend that's a women's thing. And then ProBiomed Women's. Let's just say we're going to work on their gut health too. All right, so we have all these pretty things in the pill pack. So again, you can go change the dosing. If she wanted to do the Women's Complete in the morning and she wanted 2 capsules there and then 2 capsules again at night, all of this is customizable. What I will recommend is keep your price point, you know, between $150 and $200. For a pill pack, when you're advertising it out front and you're trying to drive traffic to purchase, your sweet spot is about $150. So if you can keep them at MSRP to about $150, you'll have a higher conversion rate, okay? So let's just save that. Now, Courtney, next to the product name is the 3 little, what I call the hamburger, whatever that looks like. If you click that, that's where you can add a description to this pill pack. Now, if you're a ChatGPT fan or you're not, that's okay. But we have built a ChatGPT tool for you. It's called the Get Healthy Assistant. It contains our whole catalog. So if Courtney wanted to build oh, dog glitch. Okay, dog glitch. We're back. If Courtney wanted to build a description for this, all she would have to do is go to that Get Healthy Assistant, and she would say, these are the products that I picked from the catalog. Can you please give me a description based on women's health? Keep everything compliant to legal language, no diagnostic terms, and build me a description for my pill pack. And it would type her out a description. What I will tell you is when you copy and paste that description into this description, remove the emojis because HTML doesn't like emojis, and make sure that compliancy and correctness is there. I like ChatGPT, but he's not always right. So once she pastes that, she can click that little box where it says, yes, make this public. And what that's going to do is when she saves this, it's going to automatically expose it on the front of your store. And now you have a customized pill pack with a description, a price, and a custom URL that you can go out and start promoting. And so super easy for you to go from one-to-one to one-to-many. Okay. That's the beauty of what we did with this technology. And not only will people come to your store to buy your pill pack, but they're going to see that you have personal care items and their favorite snack items and, all kinds of testing, red light therapy, saunas, water systems, water filtration system, EMF devices, everything in one place. It makes it super easy for you as the practitioner and super easy for your patients and clients to have an all-in-one place shopping experience. And that's what happened to me. It wasn't just out of the gate where people were like, oh, Tracey has a store and we're going to go buy everything. It was a nurturing process where I would send out emails and point them to my store and introduce them to my pill packs. And I would be on social media talking about it, or I would do a webinar on something. And, ethically, when I was in clinic with somebody, when they get a follow-up email from me, my store is in there. And if they're in my care, I might give them a persistent discount of 10 or 15% and say, hey, come shop with me. Yes, I might lose a little margin on the initial sale, but it's the lifetime value of that person that will continue to come back and shop with me and continue to shop for their family. That's what we want, not just the one-to-one transaction. Because that second purchase, they'll buy from you first time in clinic. But when they leave you and they need to refill something, you're losing 42% of your repurchasing. Having an online store that's branded to you, that you make people aware of, it's not magic. You got to make people aware. And being able to do high compliance with pill packing at the same time. I mean, Deb, I don't know about you, but I feel like pill pack boxes have high compliancy because people want to rip that tab and they take that first one and they know they got to take the second one. So they're always sure to take the first one.
And with Vitaboom, we do subscription, right? So they will get a new box each month and we make everything to order. So it's uber fresh supplements. They have their 30-day supply and exactly what you're saying, Tracey. They just rip off their daily packet, open the supplements, take them and done. We have, I can see it in our back end, like people stay on these protocols. They don't deviate. So it's, we are seeing it absolutely help with compliance.
Yeah. No, I know personally that I built a pill pack for our CEO over at Get Healthy, and it was the first thing he said. He's like, I have to take this first one because I know I have to take the other one at night. And I was like, oh, great. Good compliance here. That's what we want, right? And so notifications, all that, subscriptions, all available in your Get Healthy store, even for your Vitaboom pill pack. So what's the advantage probably is the question in your head. Like you have Vitaboom, you're doing pill packs. Why would you want to do a Get Healthy store? Well, it's to do all the other things I just showed you, right? It's the convenience play. It's bringing everything in one place. It's having the ability to cross-sell other products without all those cost of goods. You now don't have to go sign up for 10 different affiliates and track your payouts and figure out what links you have to send. You send them to your store. That's it, done. You want to build a recommendation? You don't have to build a recommendation over here on a dispensary and then come over to Vitaboom, no offense, and build their pill pack, and then go over to Avexia and script their test, and then go over here to another affiliate and send their red light link. I mean, how confusing is that?
Stop shop is huge.
Yeah, it simplified my life when I just had my store. And I was like, oh, this is so great. Because if somebody needs something, I just go copy the link from my store and I send it. Sometimes if people message me on Facebook or Instagram and they'll be like, hey, what do you recommend for this? And I'm like, oh, well, a good multivitamin for a kid is this. And they're like, oh, great. And I'm like, hey, if you give me your email, I'll create you an account in my store and I'll give you a persistent discount if you buy it from me. I'll give you 10%. And they're like, yeah, perfect. So I'll do that. Now I captured them. So it's also lead acquisition. Don't forget, you're a forever marketer. Right? You always want to capture the emails. That's the most important thing because those are the people that want to participate with you. And you want participators. You don't want people just are hovering around your Instagram page for all your freebies. I mean, that's really nice to have followers, but I like followers that purchase. I like followers that schedule. I like followers that take my courses. Because at the end of the day, if you don't stay in business, nobody benefits. So I hope that walking out of here, you realize that you're not selling. You're actually educating for a purchase, for that patient and client to make a reflective choice on their health and to invest in it. The whole sales game is gone. You know, we're educators, and that education leads to long-term health. That's really what we're doing. And we know, guys, that it's not magic. They have to take supplements. They have to eat right, sleep right, move right, poop right, do all these things right. So that's what the store did for me. And when we got the Vitaboom integration and I could brand up my boxes, I was like, this is awesome. So thanks for working with the tech guys. I really appreciate it.
Tracey, thank you so much. This is awesome. One other question, if people are interested in getting started with Get Healthy, how do they do that?
Absolutely. So we offer free demos to everybody with a real person. It's not a bunch of videos you have to watch. You actually can sit down with one of our account managers. They'll take 30 minutes or so just to answer your questions. They're going to show you the technology a lot smoother than what we did here, but they'll show it front and back, all the features and functions. And it's just good. Have your questions ready. Like, how does this differ from another application I'm using? You know, what if I only have 10 clients? Is this for me? You know, what if I do webinars and that's all I do and I don't want to use the dispensary tool? All of those things can be asked. So make sure you schedule the free demo. You can go to our website and go to contact, and there'll be a little registration, name, email, and that I think you put in your state so you get with the right account manager and you pick a time and set it up. That's how easy it is. No obligation.
And then the other side, once you do have your Get Healthy store, if you can always, and your pill packing, you can always use the standard Vitaboom box. But if you do want your own branded box, it's super easy for that to happen as well. They have a simple form that you fill out. We essentially just need your logo and color scheme, and then we'll design something for you. And then it's available for you to use for your pill packing.
Yeah. And the Vitaboom technology is part of your software. It's not additional.
Not extra.
Part of it. So it's ready. As soon as you have your store, you will receive a series of emails. And if you follow the bouncing ball, right, give us your logo, give us your colors, what's your store name, and then you'll get another email. It says, okay, what products do you want? You click, 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 pick them, and then attach your bank account, and you're off and running. Your store can be ready in 5 days with the Vitaboom technology already enacted. And then if you want your box, you just send Deb an email. It says, hey, I need my Vitaboom box. I got my Get Healthy store. And she'll send that over to our Lindsay, our catalog manager, and it'll be dropped in there and it'll be ready to go. Easy peasy.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Tracey. It's great to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Sorry about the tech glitches. You know, as two technology companies, I can't get this to work. I'm a really good practitioner, though, Deb.
We fought our way through.
We did. We were stumbling.
Very smooth.
And any more questions, feel free to reach out to me or anybody on the team. I don't know if we covered everything, but I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your day and have an amazing weekend. Take care.